I loved to play sports growing up. I played different sports every season. Played soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, t-ball and baseball in the spring, and swimming in the summer. When I stopped playing travel soccer, I had to stay active. So I started lifting weights every day. But most of all, I love to run. By the time I go to college, I have a routine. Every morning, 7 a.m., I hit the weight room for an hour. After class, I run 3 or 4 miles around campus. Then, 100 sit-ups. One fall afternoon, after my run, I'm in my dorm room doing my sit-ups. 10, 20, 50, 60. This is hard today. 70, 80. I'm really winded. 90, 100. I can't take a full breath. What do? On TV, when somebody can't breathe, they grab a paper bag. Not working. Run to the bathroom. Splash water on my face. That's not working. I really can't breathe. I run out of the dorm room, race as fast as I can to student health. Turn the doorknob. Locked. It can't be locked. Boom, 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 boom. Please let me in. I can't breathe. The door finally opens. A hand comes out, grabs me. A doctor shoves me in an exam room. Somebody rips off my shirt. I hear the doctor scream something at the nurse. Now! I feel a needle slammed in the back of my arm. My heart's pounding. The room's spinning. About a minute later, I can breathe again. An ambulance takes me to a nearby hospital. The emergency room doctor there looks at me. You were lucky, kid. A few more minutes and you would have been dead. The next day, I go see an allergist. I'd gone into anaphylactic shock, a life-threatening allergic reaction. But nobody knew what caused it. So there, I get 40 or 50 needles stuck in my back. Then, Dr. Bartolus comes in and looks at the results. You clearly had an allergic reaction to something. I just don't know what it was. What do you mean? All your tests came back negative. No food allergies, bee stings, or anything else. Well, what do I do now? I don't know. Let's just hope it doesn't happen again. He gets up, hands me a prescription for an EpiPen, tells me to always run with it, and walks out. Did he really just say that? Let's just hope it doesn't happen again? Is that the best that doctors can do? I leave the office and call my dad, who's a pediatrician and radiologist, and tell him how Dr. Bartolus had no idea what happened to me, why I almost died. A few days later, my dad calls me. I think I figured out what happened to you. It's called exercise-induced anaphylaxis. You mean I'm allergic to exercise? I've exercised my entire life. How can I give it up now? I want to run, but I'm scared to do it. It's 3 or 4 days before I even try, and that's a minute on a treadmill, then a quarter mile and a half mile outside. I don't even know what to look for. Every strange sensation, even a gust of wind that makes the hair on my arm stand up, makes me afraid it's happening again. I wear this medic alert bracelet on my wrist, so if I ever collapse, paramedics would know what's wrong with me. But worst of all, I carry that EpiPen in my hand on every run, like a baton I can never hand off. I thought about that run that day when I almost died every single time for almost 2 years. But it's been 25 years, and it's never happened again. Up until that point, I had always wanted to work in business, get my MBA, work on Wall Street. But that day, the day Dr. Bartolus told me, I don't know, let's just hope it doesn't happen again, that day, I knew I'd be a doctor. I'd help athletes and active people like you and me understand and overcome our injuries so we get back to what we love to do.